So this is coming out. Well, Curious Expedition came out back early last year, by Maschinen-Mensch. It's an exploration game. We're going to take ourselves a exploration company and go explore the wilds, bring back some trinkets and some treasures, loot, pillage, all that kind of stuff, and make some cash. And there's been a couple DLCs that have come out with this since it released. I played the last one, which was, I'm trying to remember where it went, what part of the world, or fantasy world, we went to. I don't remember which one it was. But this new one, I think it was the lizard people one. Now that I see it, I don't remember. Anyway, this new one has added in the, what's it called? Where is it at? The Taishi Shores of Taishi DLC. We've got like Peacock people and sort of jungle-y Chinese kind of exploration, basically. And it's added a bunch of new things. We got a new map, we got new characters, we got new artifacts, new gear, whatever. And I want to check it out because I like this game. And it was like a Scottish thing, Highlands of Avalon. That was the last one that came out. And this one comes out here tomorrow, the 19th. Yeah, the 19th is when this one comes out, the DLC. So they give me a chance to look at it and check it out and show it off here. So we're doing that. So let's check it out. I think I put this one on I do this list every year at the end of the year, my favorite games of the year. And I think I put this one on my list. I'm almost certain I did my list for last year because I like this thing. It's kind of a little roguelite exploration kind of thing. I enjoy it. Anyway, so many adventures. Let's do a director mode, and we're gonna go. We'll do normal difficulty, I suppose. And let's choose our adventure. We have Enid Paul, the big game hunter. So you're gonna have a few. Those of you who haven't seen the game before, you're gonna have a party, and the party's going to have characters, and those characters have dice and basically abilities. You roll the dice, some random ability comes up each turn, and you use those things. So we can do. I think she comes with a dog. We've got Marie Alexander, the anthropologist. If we want to lean on the learn more about generates fame and stuff, or we can have the cartographer. Globetrotting adventurer creates fine maps, provide fame based on how well explored an area is. The game hunter is a rogue trophy hunter, putting down dangerous beasts and other threats in the wild. So I don't remember what we played before, but we get a dog if we pick her. Plus she has a nice cigar and a dog. Really, she has a dog, so we're gonna take the dog. After the tumultuous events of 1889, I found myself as the newly appointed director of the Expedition Universelle. My job to bring fame and glory to this organization, now dedicated to exploring the mysterious disappearing islands. Alright, Celestial Shores, that's our new one. Highlands was the last DLC, so we're going to head to Celestial Shores. Rumors tell of a pyramid made of solid gold. It must be glorious to discover such a thing. So if we get, basically we're going to pick ourselves a sponsor, and this sponsor will give us perks. If we, when we do jobs for them. We can do Lux Labs, either the robot people. We've got the Taishi Academy, which seems we should be joining them, or we have the Royal Avalon Society, which I don't remember what they give us. Yeah, we'll check. We'll take Taishi. I decided to indulge in a few drinks the night before the expedition was to depart. Somewhat hesitantly, a would-be adventurer approached me that evening. He had heard of my exploits, was interested in joining my expedition. He seemed able enough, but did I truly need anyone else in my party? Brother Abraham, let me tell you a dad joke. So, this is a game all about, like, traveling the world and different places. This is my segue, so stay with me. It's common knowledge, or common thought, I should say, that, but wrong thought, that French fries are made in France. But that's not true. Somewhere in France, anyway. It's not true. Not true. Actually, they're made in Athens. And just think about it, obviously, because we know they're made in Greece. Oh, boy. Okay, Brother Abraham. I will, I'll take a missionary. Yeah, come along, Brother Abraham. He would love to join my trek, he says. I was sure his skills would come in useful in the days ahead. Oof. Zalix, how do you get a gray name like that? I want a gray name. Is that one of the choices? What's the 20 mean? Oh, TwitchCon 2020. You get a emote for that? Fancy. My ship arrived encountering a small supply vessel. The Taishi Academy would sponsor my expedition. Let's buy some provisions. So we're gonna buy ourselves a med kit. The game all works on, for those again that haven't seen the game before, we're gonna turn-based sort of style, run around a map, explore the map. We have sanity, which is this thing up here. Sanity is sort of our energy levels, and we can like eat things to get sanity back or whatever, camp or whatever. We make them across plateaus. The mountain gear would help us climb faster. The shovel will help us dig if we need. These are cheap, so we'll buy them. And we're going to pick up a torch. Take a torch with us. We're going to take some chocolate, too. Yeah. And we got some whiskey as well. And we can use whiskey. I think probably best, we actually might just trade it. Trade it away. Provisions chosen. I considered if there was yet more to be done before I landed on the island. Nope. Let's get out of here. An early account on Twitch, I think. Used to be able to have black. Oh yeah, TwitchCon 2020 was canceled. That's right, it was canceled. How do you get an emote from a canceled event? How's that happen? Ancient legends told of the great golden temple of the island that loomed ahead. Did 2022 get canceled? Am I right about that? Or like the European 2022? Did it happen already? I don't keep up with cons. I'm sorry. Yeah, don't leave home without your chocolate. That's for sure. All right, so we're going to sail in here to this island. Our goal is to find the golden pyramid. It's somewhere in the direction this compass is pointing. We have Jack Sparrow's compass here. It's somewhere over that way. And as we get closer, it'll get more exact. We're going to run around. I don't know. We can head for the hills. We can stick to the beach. Let's go right there. So we're going to scamper on over this way. We'll get a nice plateau here and get a look at some things. So we've got some, what is that? Some animals over there. We've got a island teleporter hub. I think that's a new thing in this DLC. Let's use it. So as we walk, we lose some insanity. Choose a destination. Can I? Yeah. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, I think that's a new thing for this DLC. We found the Grand Lakes. If we see something of interest, we'll get little notes going on there. There's some islanders over that way. We can camp with them or whatever. I think there's something going on here. Is there the question mark? Something over this way. Let's go take a look at that question mark. We've got some butterflies over there. Can't really get there. Let's go to the mountain. No, we'll go there. We have found what? Let's approach that cave. Why don't we? That joke was pure gold. I went AU and said, oh, yeah. Excellent. Instead of oof. Oh, excellent. I peered into my mysterious cave. From where I stood, I could see nothing but darkness. Enter the cave? Of course. Of course. We're going to roll the dice and hope for a green. And we got one. Okay. Taking care in the dark, I managed to find a path without further problems. At the far end of the cave, I found a light. An old and rugged man was sitting next to the fireplace. When I approached, he smiled at me. Well, let's have some tea with the crazy old man. Hermit invited me in to join him for a cup of freshly brewed tea. He said that it was probably stronger than the tea I was used to, but truly refreshing. Yeah, I'm sure. I'll take it. What could possibly be in that tea? After our travels, I was craving some good tea, so we sat down together and enjoyed a steaming cup. I had somehow fallen unconscious for a bit. No way. My legs hurt and my head felt refreshed. The elderly man was still smiling at me. What an odd experience. Okay, let's trade. He has a hallucinogenic toad. I can lick it to indulge in a mind-bending experience. Has long-term mental side effects. I'll take one frog, please. Some coca leaves. Coca. We don't think we know what coca is. He has a bolus as well. I need to trade him. I need to give him something for this frog. So I'm going to give him some whiskey. I think he would love that idea. Look at him. He thinks that's a fantastic idea. So, yeah, there you go, buddy. Man had a nice variety of goods. I felt confident that if we stocked up on the right things. Yeah. Excellent. We got trader over here. We got butterflies still over this way. Let's go here anyway because we got this question mark. All hail Hypnotoad. Teleport kind of ruined it for me. I want to explore step by step. I think is it in every map or is it just this? Is that an update before? I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, I didn't read my thing very carefully enough. about what is new here. Our trek stopped at a natural hot springs. The water tasted salty, very likely from a geothermal groundwater. So we can rest and get our sanity back. Yeah, we'll have a little nap. Starts with the trek to halt. Air was fresh, cool as I lit the campfire. I sighed with anticipation. The air, the smell, the promise of these new lands. It was as if the spirit of adventure herself were calling out to me. Let's have a nice nap. So we'll stop resting as soon as we might as well get it all back. Healing waters had soothed my body and soul. Alright, let's get out of this place. We got some wolves up there. We gotta watch out for those. But there's butterflies right here. It's gonna take 22 sanity to get to those butterflies. We pick them up, basically. You can see this is kind of trying to steer us this way. So we'll try to go over there. There's also a question mark there. Let's get these butterflies. I'm curious. So we got Paul's Wonder Butterfly, which I think is like an artifact or something that we bring back home. If I remember correctly. We found the golden pyramid already. Look at that. Let's go to these red pandas. Let's stalk this prey. I can see the beast on the horizon. Its ears twitching suspiciously. Hunting it would take time and entail risk, but it could pay off. So we can hunt. We just need a red. We got plenty of red. We can try to tame the animal, and it might join us. But if I had brought, like, the cartographer or the other guy, it might have been a chance of this, but I'm really more of a killer, not a tamer. So we got it. I accept. Spent more than a day following the beast, taking care to stay upwind and out of sight. I got it. So we got some meat. I'll take it. Okay. Recover sanity. Nah. We could eat one of these chocolates. Sure, we'll eat one. We'll eat one. We got some raw quail. We've got some raw meat as well, which I think we can cook it at some point. We can also lick the toad. Put my tongue on the rough surface of the toad, and I felt a euphoria overtake me as reality began to waver and distort. I can see the universe, says... Brother Abraham was becoming erratic, overreacting to the smallest of irritations. Nah, he's fine, he's fine. The frog is it's a one-time use frog? Oh, I want my frog back. Alright, let's go in the pyramid. The Great Pyramid towered above me, glinting in the sunlight. There was a strange quality to its architecture that I had never seen before. Well, let's go in. Halls of the pyramid were empty, but engraved symbols of warning on the walls would keep archaeologists busy for years to come. I smell fortune and glory. Okay, we did it. Done. We go back. They tell us how great we are. They play their trumpets. We return with some provisions. So we get some points for that. We get fame for that. And whatever else we get. We're now ranked 2 with the Taishi Academy. Yeah, I brought some red panda tails. Okay. I've unlocked an understanding tonic, a stimulant capsule, and some beetle nuts. And a tanning kit, and some a butterfly sword. I want to reroll dice in combats. Increases Trek member loyalty when completing a goal, or adds free combat items for each island. I'll reroll dice in combat. Yeah, lick a toad, get rich. As I returned to Paris, I was greeted by my trusted director's assistant, Leopoldine Lafont. She told me the clubs are eagerly awaiting the results of my expedition, but we're also hoping for me to head back out as fast as possible. Yes, please. What do you want to ask about? What's director mode? We're getting out of here. Director mode basically is not there's a campaign mode. We're not doing campaign mode. Gressant. Thank you for the follow. Okay, the din and hum of exposition was nowadays replaced by the solemn silence. Once dreamed of Grand Festival, yada yada. Let's go to my academy here. So, I could train a character. I don't remember all this stuff, really. We got a shop here, and I can buy some of this stuff, right? I can buy this for 100 gold. I think I need something to trade. I don't remember what I can trade for you. We can bring some characters in. Look at that guy. We can bring some characters in here also, but I don't remember. I don't really know how to do it. We need 10 tickets. We have 7 tickets. Okay. Okay. I can train a character, though. So we can train Leo here, which we didn't even see we didn't even fight that time. We can train Leo the dog. We can train Allegra Kettle, who is my nurse, like a field nurse. And I have Brother Abraham, who is my missionary. Allows us to rest free in missions. We'll train the doggy. Surprised to learn that Academy Masters would train animals as well as people. Return for my animal the next day. Okay. Picked up Leo a day later. Let's join a competition, I think. Yeah, this is the online thing, correct? I think it's like an online kind of thing. Anyway, let's head back out to... Let's get out there. You know, sitting here too long is getting me riled up. So back to Taishi. Yeah, we'll stick with him. Okay. Made my way to the bar the night before, as I usually do. I enjoyed the calming atmosphere of the tavern, tapping my foot to the accordion player's tunes as I sipped my drink. Taking notice, he grinned at me and offered to play a song of my choice. Consider what I was in the mood to hear. The Valiant Lady, of course. He sang the song of a poor young lad in his travels. A tale of a romance and danger of leaving home, a subject I was well acquainted with. After some hours of enjoying the soothing voice and the old accordion player, I roused myself and went to bed. It would be a long time before I heard such music again. Au revoir, Jack. Jacques. Whoever you are. Okay. Let's go, let's get back out there. Okay, so I got a dream mushroom I noticed back there. Some more hallucinogenic mushrooms. Apparently that's what we do when we go out. I'll take some of these beetle nuts because they're cheap. Invigorating burst of energy that enhances your reflexes. It's sort of a usable in combat thing. Let's give us a reroll. Make it for sure. I'll take my chocolates, of course. Tanny get used to treat pelts and increase their value. It smells a bit like urine. How much does it cost? 10? Yeah, we'll try that. Extra pep in our attacks. We're pretty good at fighting already. Works directly on the nerves system for results you won't believe. An understanding tonic. Maybe. I'm with the climbing gear, though, and... I think I need a shovel, just in case. Can I bring anything else? Oh, I can't. Okay. Let's bring... It's only 5. It's pretty cheap. I'll take it. And then with the rest, I think I'm going to bring a whiskey. Problem is, I'm kind of filling up my stock here. Yeah, I'll bring a whiskey. We can trade it. Provisions chosen. Let's get out of here. Okay, my new objective is to gain experience because we're doing that whole challenge thing. Though they declined to divulge why, it seemed that this island was vital to their goals. I was to take several survey measurements and return with the data. So basically, we'll just survey this island as our job this time. So we'll see if we can get some fighting going on, too, because that's important. Bamboo forest. Okay. Well, let's go for a walk. Let's go. Oh, we got something right there. Got another cave. I think we have to go. We can't go through the river here. We can go right there. Let's go there. Okay, we found a quail along the way. It's like my dog that does that. Oh, you ready for promotion? Good. Let's see. I'll promote you. Do I want to promote you? I can promote anybody, can I? Dog already got promoted. Wait. Here we go. I guess we did it before. I just didn't mark him up. Let's get my healer promoted. We've got 5 stars left. We can get him next time. What is that? A cave. Another cave over there. Yeah, we'll check another cave. Sure. That's what we do. Peered into a large tunnel. Let's get in there. So need a green to get in there. We got one. Close. Taking care in the dark, I managed to find a path without further problems. At the far end of the cave, we found a beautiful grotto. Cloud of fireflies. Say light and the calm buzzing of the fireflies lightened my mood. The party thanked me for this peaceful moment. We'll take some water. Praise on Tinty. I stopped upon drinkable water. It was so quiet and peaceful, I was glad to have found this place. Okay. Let's get out. We gotta go which way? Just we gotta go here, right? Praise on Tinti. Yes. Praise on Tinti. Look at that survey point. Get some more little red pandas there. Take some measurements. Setting up my survey tools, I managed to capture crucial measurements for the Taishi Academy. Only one more site remains. Oh, it's only just those two? Okay, I'll skip 3. I mean, while we're here, we might as well shoot some animals. Praise on Dinty. Yes. See the beast on the horizon, its ears twitching suspiciously. Let's hunt. I have a chance, actually. We got what? Not really a good chance. We have to get 2 of those, though. I do have an understanding potion, so we could try to... I kind of want to do it. Add one of those in. So we can almost... We're not quite guaranteed. Ah, excellent. I didn't know if I needed it. Okay. Ooh, that's giant. I approached the beast with open hands, being careful not to make any fast, threatening movements. Eventually, it allowed me to close enough to touch it. Hello, little fella. Whispering soothing words, I stroked the beast's head gently. Seemed I had made a friend. Mr. Waller. Hello, Mr. Waller. We have a buddy. All right. If I got a saddle, I can mount this guy. Oh, look how big he is. Okay. That was worth it. There's a trader there. I don't care about a trader. We're going to go... What is that? Wild Tanukis. We're going to go... That's 45. Let's go here first. We'll go check out that waterfall. Waterfall is so smoothing to behold. I think this is like a rest time. Yeah, we could probably use a rest here. Abraham approached me with a small offering. I was a rare flower of both great beauty and scientific value. I was touched by the kind gesture. I did not know if it had been offered as a gesture of friendship or to add to our collection, but it was a fine thing to do in either case. Thanks, Brother Abraham. You're all right. He's just scared of that. Look at that guy. Terrifying. Okay, let's get out of here. Good enough. We could go to the trader. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, he's here. Let's see what he's got. A colorfully dressed wandering trader. What's he got? He has an improved machete. I will take that. He has some marbles. He has some earplugs. Village sanity rests per night is +1. Those are 50 gold, though. He's got a med kit. A cheap med kit. I will sell him a whiskey. Ooh, what's expensive? That's 48. I kind of want it, though. I could sell some chocolate for it. I could sell all my chocolate and get it. It might be worth it. What do we get? We have to get our sanity. We can always hit the mushrooms. I'm gonna take it. Business concluded. We ventured off. So what's gonna happen here is we can give this to somebody. I can't give it to you, but I can give it to like her. Nah, she's the medic. Basically, it's gonna give her a dice, right? It gives her, yeah. Basically gives us a roll of that. So tends to swing between extreme feelings of loyalty or disloyalty. All right. How about this guy? He is imperialist and mercurial. Feels that people from uncivilized cultures are inferior to their own. Oh, Brother Abraham. These guys can't have it because they have to have actually, like, hands. Okay, I already have one. Okay. So, let's venture up to this... it's a teleporter that goes right there. That's not very useful. Where are we trying to go? That way? I'm going to have to, though, because I can't get on that side of the island. Found some more quail. Oh, well, look at that. Okay. We found some islanders. Let's go say hello. Here we go. New people. Finally, some people. Look at these people. It did not fail to surprise me as I found myself in front of talking peafowls. They seemed curious, but albeit not necessarily trusting of my presence. The clothing featured elaborate embroidery and was unlike anything I'd seen before. The vibrant dyes beautifully complemented their even more colorful plumage. I was eager to find out more about this island and its inhabitants. Surely this could not be the only occurrence of masterful artisanship. Let's ask about the tribe. I wanted to know more. And they say things I don't understand. Gesturing grandly, they told me of their mighty god, responsible for both bountiful times and catastrophes. He inspired love and awe in equal measure. Gave me the blessing of their mighty god before sending me on their way. Okay, let's go venture over here. You ready for promotion, buddy? Okay. I will promote you, I think. Yeah. Okay. Let's go there. We have found what? A shrine? Let's go take a look at the shrine. Large building loomed before me. Okay, small and damp in here. There may be traps. We're going to search for those traps. Search for some secrets. Ooh. Yeah, we got it. We just didn't get the bonus. Looking on the walls, I noticed one section that echoed with a hollow resonance. Upon inspection, I found a subtle slab door leading to a second chamber. All my strength, I managed to move the slab aside. Small room adorned with things. I noticed something that seemed to hold real value. So I can take the artifact, and or I can just leave. So it'll make the natives mad if I take their stuff. Obviously, there is a tribal artifact and some gold nuggets. I will take them. Brother Abraham made me. He told me, like, they're savages. Take it. Stuff my plundered treasure into the satchel and return to the entry chamber. So it was better not to disturb the shrine any further. Yeah, let's leave it alone. We're not going to go any further. Just that. Just take the gold, you know. I'm not going to go any further. What's this? This is my survey point, isn't it? There's some elephants over there. Let's go do a little more exploring before we head back, though, because we got a little bit of sanity. Oh, a village. Excellent. Quick, cover what's in your pockets. The village I found myself in was imposing, to say the least. Shortly upon my arrival, I was greeted by a handful of beef owls. Okay. They observe me with intrigue. We can trade with them first, and then we'll sleep here. Well, I found some gold. These are going to be good stuff to come back, though. We want to bring that back. I will give you... I got to see that back, too. So, nothing's really worth anything. What do you have? You got a leafy sprig. Oh, it gets us an attention chance minus 10%, so we don't be seen by so much. Interesting. There's a spear, rather pointy spear. Good stuff. I don't really have anything to sell you, though. Other than the mushroom. I'll give you a couple things. Religious icon gives us sanity. Horn flute makes us happy. Bamboo hatchet. I kind of want that leafy sprig. I want the spear as well. I don't think I'm going to trade. Yep. Yeah. No thanks. But we're going to rest here, though. If you don't mind. Prominent villager offered to prepare a feast to celebrate our visit. However, we would need to hand over one of our animals to be prepared as food. What? What? No. What do you think you are, Mr. Feathers? Could not spare any of our precious animals. The villager was disappointed, but did not press the matter. Yeah. How dare he? How dare he? I'm with Mr. Abraham. We kind of need to rest again. I don't think they're going to let us, though. Oh, I guess we can. No means unwelcoming. I sensed that the villagers were somewhat unsettled. That's fine. So we lose standing by doing this. So we're basically overstaying our welcome. There was a wedding in the village that night. The ritual was simple, clearly very different from our own practices. The groom and the bride apparently had been chosen by a complex game. I smiled at their unusual ways. I watched the ceremony intensely, fascinated. Yeah, they're dancing around. Gets that stamina back. Okay. Now they're going to be a little cranky at us. We're coming to the village for nearly a week. Alright. Fair one. I thought I was being watched. The villagers gasped in horror as we packed our things. Apparently leaving during the ceremony was a bad omen for the new lovers. Oh, sorry. There's some animals. Oh, let's get those butterflies. Oh, no, I thought it was butterflies. Never mind. Could see a beast on the horizon, its ears twitching suspiciously. Hunt? Let's get it. Need some food. Oh, yeah. I don't know what we got. Got some meat. Got some trade goods as well. That's a teleporter hub. Is that all we have around here? We can go check out the elephants. We need to go... where was our point? Is there? Are we ready to go back already? I don't think so. Nothing else really to look at, though. There's lots of stuff over here. We could teleport over there. Let's do it. You know what? We're here to explore. Let's explore. I want to go this one. Oh, my only choice is that one? Ah. Alright, never mind. Where do you see that? 113. No, this is my sanity. Let's go get that elephant. My stamina, if you want. Watch the creature rip leaves from bushes with its great trunk while contemplating the value of its ivory. Okay. Fighting time. Alright, good. I was wanting to show up some combat. So, we each have dice. Some of them have items, so they get extra dice. I have a Hunter's Cunning, right? Again, we can reroll, and I also have those nuts. But we're going to roll the dice, see what we get. Each side corresponds with something. We get a free reroll also, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Ooh, look at that. We got everything. Alright. So, we get Holy Inspiration, which gives us a strength boost. There's a bleed thing that this doggy can do, or the red panda can do. You patch him up. You can also stab. Let's go ahead and do a Holy Inspiration and give a strength boost to me. Crush them, he says. Okay. Yeah, get that elephant. We can also... Let's do the... We can do just like a big attack. Can we do this? Is that gonna work? Counterattack damage. I'm not sure. Hit back after. So if they get hit, he'll hit back. But no, we're gonna go pile these things in. If we get 19 damage, stack them up. Take that, elephant. I'd like to make him bleed as well. No one needs a heal yet, so we'll stack that into there and get the elephant bleeding. Yeah. I feel terrible, by the way. I'm sorry. I should have done the vulnerable a long time ago. Sorry. I was looking for that, and I completely missed it. Now we're going to stab him. Poor elephants. Ooh, he's tough. He's real tough. But he's bleeding. Alright, let's roll the dice. Ooh, that was terrible. That was also pretty bad. I get a free reroll, so we're going to... Oh, it has to reroll everything? Reroll 2 dice. How do I pick which ones I reroll, though? Right, we'll do this first. There's a heal. We might need to do a heal. We can add 12 to the heal if we... It's only 9 right now. We can add 12 to it if we add another red into it. Nah, I think we're just going to do this. And we're going to heal this her. Okay. And then... Go. Yeah, as long as it doesn't attack the same people. Right. Got him. This is a freebie, so we're going to go ahead and do it. It's a freebie every fight I can reuse that. Oh, nice. So we got a shield, which I'm going to throw onto... I don't know, this guy. Oh, who do I put it on? Oh, all right. It's all right. Big shield for everybody. And then we're just going to hit this guy. We hit the shield and got through a little bit. Oh. Okay. Search remains for anything useful. Get him. All right. We got ourselves an elephant tusk and some meat. There is some angry islanders over this way, and they're coming towards us. You are still hurt, correct? I forget how to heal you. I think it's just sort of at a resty spot we can heal. These islanders are going to go and try to chew on us. I'm not sure how to tell how tough they are. So we're going to try to stay away from them. Oh, we can't attack them. Let's get them. Yeah, still hurt. So we got angry villagers over here, mad about us walking out on their wedding. Oy. Okay, so we're going to, let's see, we went the vulnerable stuff first. There's a weakness. Disarming gaze. We're going to do weakness, which is just basically just they hit weaker. So he's going to do damage next turn. He's going to do damage as well. So we're going to make, actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Forget weakness. We're going to damage the guy. Take out this guy first. Oops. Okay. Okay. We make sure we heal. We probably need to do this and stack it up and heal him 21. And then reroll. Once per encounter, correct? Oh, great. That's what I was looking for. Shield. Ow, good thing we had that shield. Oh, that hurts. Anyways, you're hitting everybody. We're going to do 20 damage next turn. You know, I'm not the best impression on these islanders. I'm listening to Brother Maynard, or whatever his name is. Abraham over there. Okay, 20 damage will kill ya. Give strength to somebody. We're going to have strength to the dog, I think. So the dog can do some damage. In fact, I'm gonna boost. I'm gonna do this own doggy boost, and we gotta get that guy out of here. If he hits for 20, it's gonna hurt. I keep forgetting. Make vulnerable first. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. Okay, and then we just gotta hit him for a little bit, which that will take him most of the way. Bleed will take him the rest of the way. And then we're gonna heal this guy. Keep hitting my medic. I guess I can reroll this. I thought it was I didn't realize it's every turn. That's powerful. Sometimes it's powerful. We can reroll also. We got this. I think the bleed hits first. He's got 13 bleeding. Not making a good impression on these natives. Well, you know. Oh, no. My field nurse is down. Okay, we don't get her dice now. Let's re-roll these. Oops. Okay, we got more bites going. Chance for a stun on this one. You'll do less damage, which is probably a good idea. I'm gonna do strength on, I think, the dog again. Oh, chance for stun. Yeah, I'm gonna just boost your strength. Hey, Jeffrey, how's it going? And then we're going to punch, stun. No stun. Okay, I'm gonna give you some weakness. Look into my red panda's eyes. And then, actually, before I do that, let's just re-roll this one. Bah. Okay, so he's going to hurt. But not as much as he would hurt. That was garbage. Vulnerable. Real vulnerable. Okay. Reroll. Yep. These two. What's that do for us? Counterattack one. I'm going to use my nuts. I will re-roll. How many can I roll? More? Yeah. Yeah, give me good stuff. Oh, it was a bit of a gamble. Let's do the shield then. I streamed Keeper RL yesterday. Oh, nice. How'd it go? Ooh, there we go. All right, so let's vulnerable first, and then we're gonna do that and then give him some nice. Oops. There we go. Ah, we got him. Okay, and then stab, stab. Got him. All right, scoured the battlefield for anything of value. We got ourselves a bird call and a torch. Take all that stuff. All right, let's get out of here. My survey tools. I managed to capture crucial measurements for the Taishi Academy. My work here is complete. Triumph! Overlord Snuggles, thank you for the follow. Streaming Graveyard Keeper as well. How is Graveyard Keeper now? I haven't played it in a long time. Okay, we got some loot. We came back with some mushrooms. We won't disclose all the things we did while we were there. We'll wait a couple hundred years for everyone to figure that out. Maybe they'll name some holidays after us. We brought back some gold. We got all kinds of foxtails. We got an elephant tusk. What a day. Competition points 5, 6, 7. That's a lot of stars. All right. 19 of those. We unlocked all kinds of things. Cursed totem. We got the bait. Renewal scroll. Returns our surrounding area in the state it was when you arrived on this island. Okay. Praise him, Tinty. Yeah. More scrolls. More scrolls. Adds free combat items for each island. Increases Trek member loyalty or heals party slightly after combat. Yeah, we probably need that one. Core Keeper, yeah. Busier today with the exposition soon be relegated to history. I would knew I could turn this around. What do we find over here? We got 13 of these little tokens now, so I should be able to find some cool items, right? Burns away the mysterious fog. Transplants the reader to a new location. Elevating the terrain. Pushes terrain downwards. Returns to what it was. Where is... I think what I want is this thing. I want one of those, please. Yes, please. Okay, I don't have enough points to train anybody now, so... How are we doing in the competition? We are in first. Excellent. So, I don't remember how this works. It's like an online thing, though, right? I think... I don't remember. I'm sorry. That's just... Oh, yeah, that's that stuff. I have played... Yeah, I played quite a bit of Project Zomboid. Played it not too long ago, actually. I don't remember. A few months ago. Enter the famed Brousseau Casse. Renowned for a meeting place for would-be adventurers. Explorers would be likely a place to find eager adventurers to join my trek. I think I've actually got enough stuff. Let's see what we can find, though. Do I need someone? We can get a street rat. We can get a British soldier. We can get a Roma trader. I don't know. I think actually I don't know if I can carry it anymore. I would like a dog, like an animal. I would like a saddle. That's what I want. I wonder what it would look like. Ask about it. What's director mode again? Permanent Institute. Responsible going on expeditions, learn about the islands, release increasing fame. Yeah, this is the sandbox mode, basically. Okay. Okay. Yeah, multiplayer. That's right. Let's see if the shady dealer has a saddle for us. He has a gun. He does have a harness for health. 60 gold. I don't have anything to sell you, though. He has Juby. Tiny truffle hog that is constantly scavenging for anything it can get its snout on. There's a saddle. But I can't afford it. Yeah. I need more tickets. Okay. We'll do one more. Alright. This is still a pretty tough one. We'll stick with these guys. Sure. Alright. Brother Abraham wants what I was most looking forward to on my next expedition. Treasure. He was glad about this answer. He needed money for help his family. We spent the evening discussing finances. Okay. My ship arrived. Let's buy some provisions. I got $100. So we'll buy a shovel, buy med kits, buy a torch. A curse totem. Maximum 1 dice. Calls on unpredictable spirits to inflict a random curse. Interesting. We know we're taking chocolate. We'll take one of these things, because that's pretty handy last time. And I'll probably use that. We'll take 2 of those, because it'll stack. I think we got $19 left. I'll take a whiskey. Okay, let's get out of here. Discover the growing location of the rainbow orchid. Rare flower has reputed to be guarded by fierce beasts that would defend it mercilessly. I have to stay on guard if I wanted to return with my ship unscathed. You should tell me these things before I buy my stuff. You know? Like, oh, by the way, there's fierce beasts out there. You should bring some gear. We have apparently some guardians of the orchid here. We got islanders next to us. Let's go say hello to the islanders. They're greeting us as we step off the ship. As soon as they laid eyes on my group, the islanders began a strange chant. Their smiles made it clear that they expected one of us to join in. Brother Abraham, get to singing. Oh, we got it. Okay. Brother Abraham proved to be more than capable. Soon the whole group was dancing and chanting. Strange ritual indeed. Let's give him a gift. Let's get on the good side of these guys. Let's give them some chocolate. No. I'm giving you... Oh, you want me to give you more than... You have, like, demands? I'll give you some chocolate. Okay. Accepted it gladly. Peace and harmony, they say. Alright, let's go get these guardians of the orchid, I guess. RPG on YouTube called Me, Myself, and Die. Doesn't sound familiar. Mentioned Wonder Draft. Wonder Draft's good stuff. Good stuff. Can't reroll that one. Look at these things. I'm a little scared. Alright, so we're gonna go. We don't need to heal, so we're gonna use that to charge up. Let's get this one. And that one. We're gonna whack this guy. Moon Crazed Strike. I'll show you Moon Crazed. Reroll these while we're at it. Ooh. Hack. Machete hack or counterattack. We'll do some machete hacking. Okay. Give him weakness, or we could just do a big strength boost, which I should have done a while ago. On... Is he going to hit for 15 and a bleed? Ooh, it's going to hurt a lot. Okay.
Ahoy there, matey.
Ahoy there, Jeffrey. Thank you very much for the resub. Okay, so now he's not going to hit so bad. He's going to hit for 6 less. So let's make him bleed. Okay. Taunting my red panda. Leave him alone. He can't use the thing because he's stunned. Let's go ahead and re-roll. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, we need a shield. I think the shield might be more important than the heal right now. He's gonna die. Is he bleeding? No. We gotta hit him for like 1 damage, and then we gotta focus this guy. He's gonna hurt a lot. So we can have a shield of 8 or a shield of 19. I think a shield of 19 is gonna be better. For everyone. Okay. Let's hack on him. Whatever's left is going to go to the other guy. So... Actually, I did that backwards. I picked the wrong dice. Okay. Done. Ouch! Roll some dice. We got a little bleeding going on. We got lots of rerolls to do here. Oy, oy, oy. Oy. Alright, so I got 38 damage, though. He's going to go in and do some nasty damage and stun us. So, we need the shield. Okay. No, don't do that one. Well, might as well. Who's he going to hit? I don't know. That may work differently than I thought it did. Remove poison, vulnerable, bleeding, weakness, stun. Yeah. Okay, no more bleed on you. Bite him. Akira, and it's just me. Thanks for the follows. I forgot we have this torch here. We could burn him. We pretty much got him now, though. It does work that way. Okay, that counterattack is much better than I thought it was. I forgot that it was... I was thinking it was if it attacked, like, the dog counterattacked. But it's attack anybody, the dog gets a bite back. It's very good. Okay. So... let's see. We gotta make sure we remove what's hurting the doggy. I think we'll get him killed this turn, so I'm just gonna do this and fix the dog up, which I don't actually need to do that today. Go ahead and hack. Here we go. Okay, yeah, you got a bleed of 10 plus these two things. Yeah, we got it. Okay, bleed away. Oh, I thought he bloody blood first. It's got a battlefield for anything of value. We found... Ooh, a spectral dire wolf pout. I'll take it. Okay, so we got bad things over here. We gotta try to stay away from that. We're going southwest is where this thing is. So let's just go scamper on down this way. You want to level up, buddy? Alright. Yeah, I'll give you one. I forgot I have the sword I can give out. Oops. Oops. There you go. Get yourself a sword. You work well with... Yeah, you're fine. Thanks, Jeff. Okay, let's go scamper on down here. We have found some wild tanukis. Hello, wild tanukis. Hello, Tom. Investigated some strange noises coming from the nearby forest. We were greeted by strange animals that walked on 2 legs, cutting bamboo with unusual blades. They called themselves tanukis. One of them, seemingly the leader, looked wide-eyed at my group and asked if we were strong fighters. They hadn't had a good brawl for days. I don't mind if I do, but I'm going to recruit you first. Some of the tanukis stepped forward with an attempt at a dashing smile and asked if I might have room for one more member. Do we want Buttons, Old Dangle, or Furry Paws? Buttons is level 3. Yeah, I want you. Tanuki jumped up and down in joy. He couldn't wait to leave. Okay, before I knew it... Oh, they were gone. But I wanted to fight. It's okay. We got buttons over here. I have too many Trek members. I'm not sure how to fix that. How do I fix that? I have to send someone away? I was worried about that. Belly drum. Tanuki plays his belly drum, which can be heard even at a great distance. Weird. Okay, so who are we sending away? We can't send Mr. Waller away. Brother Abraham? He's loyal. She's my nurse. Now I don't know who to get rid of. I don't know. He's probably the... He's probably... I don't know. I like... He's got... We can mount the guy. I can't get rid of my dog. Well, I don't know what to do. Yeah, Brother Abraham gave me a flower. That's right. Do I get rid of my field nurse? Seems like a bad idea. Can you have a weapon? Oh, we can. Okay. Allegra, I'm sorry. I'm going to leave you just in this wild land. Part ways with Allegra. Sorry, Allegra. No longer needed. Probably a big mistake because... Oh, actually, that's a damage one. She's my healer. So this might not be a good idea. But we can't say no to buttons. All right. We got something up this way. So there's a teleporter over there. The thing is over here. Do we care about that? It's probably just a cave. Scamper on over here to this teleporter if we can get there. Which we cannot. So we're just going to scamper over to this teleporter. As soon as we stop by this question mark. Ah! Natives. Hello, natives. Good to see you again. Upon my arrival, an islander informed me that no weapons were allowed in his village. Offered to bury my weapons nearby so that I could pick them up again when I left. I don't think so. I don't know about that. Oh, man. Fine. Says I need a rest. Took my weapons and sent them off to be buried somewhere near the village. I could use a shovel to dig them up again once I left the village. Alright. Let me trade with you first. A glutinous rice ball. Let's see. What do I want? I'll take one of those. A leather girdle. I'll take one of those. Do I have anything that's really worth anything for you? So besides chocolate. I got whiskey. I don't need 3 shovels. I would like that girdle. It's only worth 5. I don't need 3 shovels. Maybe I'm going to keep 2 of them just in case. Wait. But I want that. Okay. Let's meet with the ruler. Inside, low-hanging lanterns lit up the interior and illuminated the ornaments adorning the walls. Group of peafowls welcome me to their village. Do you have a quest? A quest? Inquired if there's anything I could do. Holder told me of a nearby friend who the village wanted to thank. She asked if I would deliver a gift. Sure, I'll be a delivery boy. A fine piece of jewelry, along with detailed directions where I was meant to deliver the gift. Wait over there. All right. Maybe. But I might be keeping it. Promised the woman that I would prove worthy of her trust and would not lose the gift that I've been entrusted with. I promise. I promise. Okay. My eye adjusted to the light outside. Let's rest. Okay. A bright-eyed woman came up to me. She desired to know whether women from my culture really have many husbands. Women have many husbands. Women only have one husband. That's a strange question. No, just one. I told her our religion frowned upon polygamy. She pondered my answer, seeming to say it takes satisfaction in it. All right. gotta find... What, they like play hide and seek with my weapons? We gotta go find them? Okay. No. We're good. Brother Abraham was glad to leave the islanders behind. One islander clasped my hand in respect and wished me farewell. Okay. We do have to go find them, don't we? Is that them up there? What'd you put them over there for? Yeah. Those jerks. Let's go eat. Okay, let's, we could try to tame... We could probably tame it, but I don't have room for another animal, so we're gonna eat it. Sorry, I'd love to keep you, buddy, but I don't have room for you, so I'm gonna eat you. Alright, so now we gotta go here. Because these jerks hid my weapons over here. Okay. Dig. A few minutes of digging, we excavated our buried items. Okay, yeah, all that stuff. I gotta put it back where it was, don't I? Is it back in your hand? No. Okay, so you get the knife. We have the girdle as well. Max health plus 12. What's that? What kind of item is that? I'm not sure. So I could wear it. You have the lowest health with 60, so I'll give it to you, even though you're a little, you're a little imperialist, but you can have that. Okay. All right, scary wolves, more caves. Let's go over here. You can't see where it's pointing to. I'm tired again. I kind of need another rest. They're gonna make me hide my weapons again. We could try. I can always eat chocolate. Hey, can we stay here again? We had to go get our weapons. Bury my weapons. No. Reluctantly, they allowed me to stay. However, I noticed that that was under constant supervision. Ooh, -4. They don't like me anymore. They seem suspicious, but remain polite. Okay. When we came running into the village, sobbing loudly, apparently their strongest warrior had died. Brother Abraham was eager to say some words to ease their pain. I worried the tribe would not be as eager to receive that blessing. Nah, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. The tribe refused the blessing rudely, insisting on their own pagan rites. I could see anger in their eyes. We'll sleep fine tonight. Look at the Northern Lights kind of thing going on there. Cool. Okay. We'll wake up and see if everyone is okay in the morning, because we're about to get stabbed in the back. We need to rest here again, also. I'm actually the feeling that we had stressed the hospitality of the villagers too far. Nah, it's fine. They're willing to let us rest in an empty hut. However, they demanded compensation due to poor reputation. What do you want? I need that for my sanity. What, you want this thing back? I'll give you a med kit. I don't want to, but I'm gonna. Okay. I have to give you that to you just to let me rest here. Alright. Quiet moment. One village elder gave us a serious look and asked if we knew who had created humankind. I don't know. I don't know. Probably some crazy bird in the sky. They're gonna get mad at us. Either way. I know we dodge these questions. Otherwise, it doesn't make anyone happy. Well, we don't know the answer to that question. She nodded quietly and seemed disappointed in our answer. Oh, well. Oh, Brother Abraham's mad about that. Sorry, Brother Abraham. I forgot you were there. See, someone always gets mad, no matter what. Someone's always mad. Okay, several quiet, peaceful days in the village. Not really. Someone was following me. Getting ready, we sallied forth. As new adventurers were waiting, Brother Abraham was glad to leave this village behind. We're being followed. Okay, let's go here. Can we? Oh, no, we have to go here first. Right. Okay, teleports. Ooh, way over here. We found what? What is this? A hunt master? Hunt masters cabin out in the trackless wilderness. It seemed that the owner preferred solitary existence among the wildlife. I can hunt you? No, we'll trade. What do you got there? A scorpion stinger. Mighty looking, fine looking elephant tusk you got there too. I don't know that I have anything to trade. I want to keep these things because these are ribbon points. I like that, but I'm not gonna be able to get that from. All right, now I got rid of all my trade stuff. Like, what does hunt beast mean? Now I'm curious. I told the hunt master of a fearsome creature that I wanted killed. She agreed to deal with it for a price. Oh, like that. Okay. No. Never mind. I can handle my own beasts. So we gotta get over here, and there is a spectral snake in the way. Okay. There's some tanukis over here and a trader as well. Well, let's hop up on this plateau and see what happens. We're gonna get that spectral. We're gonna get him before he gets us. Okay. A lot of greens this time. Okay, lots of greens this time. Big damage boost. Big counterattack. Yeah, we'll do that. Oops. Okay. He's going to stun us. That's what he's going to do. We want to stun him. Oh, we got him, right? No, we didn't. Okay, we'll just hit him with this one. You hit like my grandma. Oh, yeah, that hurts. That hurts. 30 plus 3 damage. There we go. That's 33. I don't even need to burn the guy. Oh, man, easy. Scour the battlefield for anything about you. Hey, Valvanar. How's it going? We got a green spectral snake skin. Alright. We also have an elephant we can go hunt again. I think I like the sound of that. Also something else scary down here. A steam pipe. Let's march over here. We need a rest. Another one of those wolves. Let's go to the bathhouse. This is where they want that jewel taken, right? Offer me to stay at the glorious bathhouse so we can deliver this gift. They don't like us. Alright, we'll do it. We'll do it. Presented the gift, explaining it was a symbol of gratitude from the nearby village. Nodded solemnly and accepted the island. Plus 4 is only? She gave me a gift of my own. Ooh, lots of stuff. Okay, that works. What do you have? Some mangoes and things. Golden figurines. Nothing I can really afford. Yeah, I kind of want to keep this other stuff. Leaves a slime trail on your hand. Not very appetizing, but very good source of protein when you have no other choice. Those are for, like, dire situations. No, we're good. What's that lodestone do? So I escaped the receptionist. Reluctantly, she took a key from the hook and held her hand out. Oh, you want me to pay up to rest here? No. I need to rest. Man, I want to rest here, but she doesn't want me to. A surcharge on the price. This helps my compass out. I don't think I can afford that. It's 15 right there. I can't afford this. Man. Why are you going to be like that? Okay. We need a rest. I was just going to eat some mangoes. And health is fine, so we're not going to eat the berries. Forgot. Can be heard even a great... What's it do? It's just a thing to do to make noise? Maybe we shouldn't fight the elephant since we're so tired. Stop by the steam pipe, though. We may have to fight this. Who wants leveled up? I can promote... new guy? They're all 30, right? You're only 20. I'll promote you. Me, I mean. Okay. I guess it's just like if we want to like lure something to us. I'm not sure what the whole belly thing's all about. We can camp over here, though. I think I have to just get like there and I can do it. Okay, we got a nice fancy... Oh, this is the place for the orchid. Yeah, get it. Okay. Let's rest. I noticed Brother Abraham regaling Buttons with his exploits, shamelessly bragging about his accomplishments. After what seemed like hours, Buttons finally snapped, cutting Brother Abraham off mid-story. Buttons shouted at him to quit boasting and shut up. This comment was not well received. I attempted to pour oil on troubled waters, but the two were consumed in fury and ignored me. The row seemed to become personal, and his insults as caustic as they were allowed. After that night, the two would see eye to eye on nothing, causing no end grief of the party. They now hate each other. Hate! Oh, Brother Abraham, I don't know why I keep you around. Okay, we should get back to the ship now. We did it. I'm gonna rest. Let's rest one more time. Abraham shot me a sly look and challenged me to solve a riddle. Should I accept? I would surely gain his respect. Sure. What you got, Brother Abraham? Delighted, Brother Abraham clapped his hands. I want to hear a riddle. Reaching into his bag, he gave me a small token of appreciation, some silver figurines. Thanks, buddy. All right. Okay, let's get out of here. Now, we have to get back to the ship, which is way over there. We'll walk by this scary dog. I think we want to go, I guess, to that teleporter. Oh, can we even get there? Yeah, we can go there. What's a steam pipe do for us? Not quite sure. Do we want to get the elephant? We're just going to walk. I hope to not get seen by that guy. We made it. Let's teleport. Who are you? Let's observe the rite of passage. Encountered a young islander about to observe their rite of passage. They were guided by a small person that seemed familiar. However, the mysterious stranger claimed we'd never met. The guide told us we could send one person to attend a ritual. The young islander looked nervously for us for support. So we can send Buttons or Brother Abraham. Or I can go myself. I'll go myself. I accompanied the young islander into the cave behind a waterfall. The ritual was complicated, but I offered help wherever I could. It seemed that most valuable aid I could give was moral support. Once the ritual was complete, we returned outside. The islander held his head high, proud of what he'd accomplished. He beamed at us, while the guide solemnly nodded his head. Alright. Is that enough for a level up? No. Let's go approach the wishing well. Stacked stones formed like a well-like formation, which let out a bright, blazing light. So near the edge, I heard a whispering voice. Was it coming from the well? Mystery of what could be down there tugged at me, but the slippery stones would not make it easy to find out. We'll get in there. Most certainly find something down there, but it wouldn't be easy. I'm going to send Buttons down there, because I don't want to die. Because I think you die if you fail this. Okay. Get down there, Buttons. Buttons squared his shoulders, took a deep breath, and climbed down the well. He was gone for a worryingly long time, but eventually he clambered back over the edge. Something clutched in his hands. Ooh. A Yeah, some jewels. Okay. This needs to go on my body. Yeah, we'll trade with you. What do you want? A whip. I'm not gonna need any of this stuff. Nope, no deal. Okay, so we got another teleport over there. That's how we got in. What is that? It's another teleporter. It's a teleport destination, though. Yeah, so we can't do that. Let's go and make sure that the necklace is being used, which I will wear. Trip was a waste. You calm down, buddy. Okay. Back over here. Let's check out this unknown spot. Ah, shrine. Okay. Let's get in there. Let's check for secrets. You... almost not. Got better loot. Studying the writing, my mind became strangely focused. I found myself speaking words I'd never heard before, chanting their strange song against my will. I lost consciousness briefly when I came to an inner glow suffused my being. I read what somewhat seemed to be the treasure chamber, stood before an altar carved with pictographs and waves of drowning men. The sound of water rushing in my eyes. Man, we'll take a look. Ooh, a fancy cup. A silver vase. Yes, please. It won't be missed, I'm sure. It's fine. The ground's starting to fall apart. There's floods happening. Button seemed deeply disturbed by what we had done here. Ah, Button, it's okay. It happens. Okay, we're going to go and hop over here. Teleport seems to take away a little bit of that, doesn't it? Because the island's falling apart, basically. We'll be able to jump away from it, though. Let's go. We got enough sanity? Ah, we got a little low. Let's get out of here. The island is falling apart. But we made it. Though the journey had been long and arduous, I had last returned with safety with my rainbow orchid. Let's sail home victorious. Congratulate Buttons. Instead of happiness, I saw sadness. He feared what derogatory treatment would face him in my world. No, buddy. No, Buttons. Buttons. No way to convince him otherwise. Buttons decided to stay in his homeland. Oh, Buttons. I knew Buttons was a mistake. Oh, you know what? That makes me want to tell a dad joke. I have a little story for you, relevant to all the shooting we've been doing. I made a trek to the shooting range today, and I learned something. I put a blindfold on, and you may think, look, at a shooting range with a blindfold, that's a terrible idea. But it's great. It's fantastic. You don't know what you're missing. And that's all for me. That's it. I'm out. That's it. No more. Heals up. We'll take the jungle explorer. Rest in my office, a steaming mug of tea before me. One of my tasks was listening to the demands of the Explorer Clubs. I could hear the leaders at my door. Lady Farlow approached me. It seems the Royal Avalon Society had demands. Director, your work has been nothing but impressive. I'm sure your future decisions will be wise, too, especially if they include some of my ideas. Bring a club inspector on your expeditions. Unpredictable conditions suffer penalties on treks unless you purchase my mitigating items from the ship's shop. These are like the... I think this is a director mode thing. So basically you play the game a little bit, and then they start throwing in challenges, basically. Or like little, not challenges, but little things to kind of make it a little more challenging. That might be work-worthy, if I can remember it until I go back to work. Well, this director without... No, we'll add something in. Fast fog. Fog swallows islands faster and starts closer, which we haven't dealt with at all. Suffer penalties on treks unless you purchase mitigating items, or you have to bring a club inspector on your expeditions. Yeah, let's bring an inspector with us. Okay, second year. I was about to end here. Do you want to try a different game, or we want to continue this? What does chat want to do? I love getting oofed by my workmates. Okay, excellent. Approached by a strange figure. Hello, Alan. His nose held high, he proceeded to take extensive notes and everything. This is the guy that's following me along with my expedition. I have my doubts on his qualifications, but we'll see. So what do we think? We want to continue this one or try something else? I do have something else I kind of want to look at, which we was planning on doing tomorrow, but we can do it tonight if you wish. Scold want some more of this. Anyone else? Anyone else care to throw your design? We'll do one more. Scold. You get the you get the deciding vote of one. All right, I got 15 points. Let's see if I can buy something cool. No, I can buy another one of these, I guess, if I wanted to. You know what I want to do is I know what I want to do. I want a saddle. Yeah. Thanks for the dad jokes, even if you are just shooting from the hips. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, you better take off now because you can't top that one. Oh, I need one more. Why is it always one more token? I want that one. We can get some rubberized waders. Shallow water cost. We can get a machete. We can get a whip. Most of my hands I think are full. Sentimental photo. It's expensive, but I can do it. Recalls fond memories of home. Makes it easier to get moving. Travel start cost is less. It gives us armor. That might be nice. Or we have a little pig that goes around and finds things for us. I'll take that. Can I have that and the pig? Yeah. Deal. Regret my purchase? Nah. Have a good one, Jeff. Alright, Celestial Shores again. We're on the easy difficulty. I was kind of looking for something a little more difficult. We could always go venture somewhere else. We've seen this one, but I'm kind of liking it. Pyramid made of solid gold. Oh, we don't the same, oh, we are. Give me something more difficult. Oh, well. Okay. Tavern trying to prepare my mind for expedition to come. Shaken to a deep sense of foreboding. No matter how far I dug into the barkeeper's supplies, I felt doubt creeping deeper into my thoughts. The challenge was insurmountable. Suddenly I felt a heavy, cold hand on my shoulder. Startled out of my reverie, I spun around to see a metal face looming in my blurred vision. What terror was this? Before I could gather my wits, a hearty, ancient-sounding voice came from what I had realized was merely an old but well-kept helmet, looming at least a foot above me. The figure introduced himself as Ector the Handsome, informed me without hesitation that I needed his protection and advice. He would be joining me on my upcoming journey. I don't want you. He considered matter close, but I was the expedition leader around here. Drawing him myself to my full height, it took a moment to collect my thoughts and make a decision. Get out. I don't need him because I got the other guy. My party is full. So, get out. Risky enough as it is, I don't need some metal man here mucking things up. And I don't want to get rid of my dog, which I've got a saddle for now. Dog. My red panda. And then, what did I get? I got the pig thing, which is also interesting. Let's get that. Let's get the, I don't care about that so much. We could sell it, I guess. Yeah, we'll sell it to somebody or give it to some natives. I think I'm mostly gonna stick with some whiskey. And I'll buy a couple of those. The whiskey's just for trading. I only have so much storage space. Oops. Oops. Okay. Deal. Okay, let's go find that golden temple. We've been there before. We're going there again. New map, though. Okay, I'm going to level myself up. And the pig is just sort of a thing out there. I can do the boots on... I guess... Oh, you can't. You're just a waste, aren't you? Oh, man. I didn't realize that. Compass accuracy. This is just health. I don't really care about the campus accuracy, so we dump that one to get the boots. I have a sword as well. I have what's-his-face's sword. Jungle cost less. I like that one better. What do you have? Oh yeah, yours is nice. Okay. That's fine. We can go and when we meet someone, we can sell them the knife and the lodestone. Actually, we can sell those things. Oh no, sorry, wrong button. Sorry, brother, wrong button. All right, so let's head south to the red pandas. Yeah. We'll do a little hunting. So this guy's basically just kind of a waste of space. Not just kind of. He is a waste of space. Doesn't really do anything. Okay. Elephant over there. A teleporty thing over here. Let's head this way. There's some natives. This is going to be kind of tricky to get to, but I kind of want to. Let's go get these islanders. They might have something cool for us. Hello, islanders. They want to trade. What do you got? Phoenix ashes? Well, that sounds like a deal. Another llama statue. Totem stick. Keen eye mushroom. What's your phoenix ashes? Would you like a sword? You would really like a sword. How about that? Give me some mangoes. Oh, no. Give me a mango. I'll give you a chocolate. A couple mangoes. Okay. We will ask about their village. Near settlement, and they're going to show me on the map. Okay. Over there. But, black eye. Yeah. Okay, let's, there's more islanders over here. I mean, we'll talk. Sure. Ooh, neat. Very agitated there. Companion had fallen down a hole, and they could not get him out. Begged us for help. Sure. That's what I'm here for. Got it. Combined forces, we were able to pull up the beleaguered man. They thanked me with exuberance. Our dances there. Bottom of the pit, something lay gleaming. The islander had fallen into a treasure trove. We shared the valuables before we went our separate ways. I got a golden llama out of it. Nice. Okay, let's go to this verdant place. Let's go say hello to the shrine. Let's go break all reputation we have with these natives. Search for secrets first. Go. To that hole. I think I'm going to loot the workshop. Take those things. I don't think that really hurts anybody's feelings. If we go into the altar chamber and take stuff, they're going to be mad about it. I'm going to investigate. There's pearls there and a golden ornamental plate. Like, this will make them real mad if I take this stuff. I actually can't carry all of it. I'm going to leave those behind. Okay. An enormous volcano just erupted from the earth. Ooh, shaky, shaky. Let's get out of here. Probably shouldn't do that until, like, later in the thing. But, let's get over here. I couldn't resist. Praise on Tinty. Yes, yes. Thanks for the bits, Harley. If I remember if I said that or not. A while back. Let's say hello to the stone statue. Discovered a meticulously carved idol. Its toothy maw and twisted into a cruel smile. The great thing filled me with dread and curiosity in equal measure. Notice the collection of offerings have been placed here by some unknown islanders. Let's take a look. Okay. Now, you know what? I will leave some things of my own. How about a quail? It's not worth enough. I will leave some animal scent. Well, that's actually pretty good. Let's just leave a... No, that's too much. I'll leave some meat behind. A wave of peace washed over me. What's with the... Is there something bad happening around here? Where do I send him? I send him like... I can like send him there, right? To go gather. Truffle Hog dug something up. What do you find? You found some coca leaves. All right. Insanity event. Oh, my sanity. I did not pay any. I don't know why I didn't look at that. I drifted off to sleep when I was awakened by rude surprise. Brother Abraham stood over me, my sleeping roll, loudly screaming obscenities. He stopped immediately when I sprang to my feet, clearly alarmed. Clearly, however, his mind had broken under the stress of our travels, and he blamed me. Sorry, brother. I didn't look at the thing over there, Brother Abraham. I should have. The coca might heal us. We can also take out some whiskey, which might help us as well. Let's go ahead and just hobble on over here. Okay, we got another one right next to us. Yeah, we'll hop in there. Travel, teleport. Another one. Some red pandas over here we can go and hunt. We need a place to rest. I need to hunt them because I guess I have to get their meat. We'll eat them. We need to figure out how to cook them. Oh, failed. There we go. We succeeded. Okay, I'm gonna eat. This is how much? Oh, we cook it. Okay. I get how that works now. Tastes like charcoal. We need a place to... We're gonna hit the whiskey. That's strong, and Brother Maynard over here is pretty mad about things. We're going the wrong way now. Now we're good. Question mark over there. We want that. So we're gonna try to make our way over here. Ooh, butterflies. And we want that. Yeah, we want that. We always burn it for some reason. Backfire chance. We're gonna have to. I don't really want to do it. 40% chance though. Let's hit the butterflies. Maybe that'll give us some sanity. Nope, didn't. Let's see here. I can't just rest anywhere. I have to rest in special spots. And all right, whiskey it is. Okay. To the happy meadow. And a rest. A rest here probably a couple days. Good idea to rest here. Wakened by deafening, frightening screams cutting through the dark, Brother Abraham's voice rushed to his side. Oh boy. He lay rigid, his eyes wide open in terror. I tried to speak to him, but he only babbled fearful nonsense in reply. My chances of waking him up aren't good. Don't wake him up. Well, is he gonna die? He's gonna die. I tried not to risk causing him more distress. I stared into the fire I tried to ignore the screaming as best as I could. Brother Abraham. He's had a rough day. Okay, we're out of the bad times. We're gonna rest probably a couple more days here. Lone wanderer stumbled in my camp looking dirty and disheveled. She was grimy and acting strangely, but clearly my old companion, Allegra! Allegra's back! How is this possible? Poor woman pleaded with me to take her back, but should I? Yeah, come on back. Nobody should endure these islands. I don't think I can keep you, though. But Brother Maynard might be kicked out. Yeah, we got too many now. Okay, we gotta leave. And we got too many people, though, but he's gotta go. He's great, but he's gotta go. Give me my stuff back. Sorry, buddy. You're great. You're great. I loved having you around, but you gotta go, buddy. Allegra's back, though. So Allegra's gonna get this one and the old belt. All right. Yeah, field nurse. All right. That worked out all right. Let's go visit this spot over here. Approach the cenote. I'm not sure what that word is. Cenote? Cenote? Climbed into the whatever, feeling a deep calm as I gazed in the shimmering pool. My reflection appeared strangely altered in the dim light. Is this like a, well, like that? Like a little oasis thing in the caves? Is that what that word is? How do you pronounce that? Cenote? Whoops.
Cenote.
Cenote. Apparently. What is a cenote? Cenote are natural deep water wells, sinkholes, which are filled by the filtration of rain by the currents of underground rivers that are born in the heart of the earth. Yeah. Yeah, they're these things. Those. Interesting. Okay. Seen it in relation to Mexico and the Yucatan. Yeah, we'll take out the water. Looking around, I noticed that I was not the only one affected by this beautiful place. Perhaps I should let another enjoy these waters. Everyone was very loyal to me, so I think I'm going to take the water. Everyone else, you stay out here. I'm bathing. Asked for a moment of privacy before entering the pool. I cannot recall my time there, but I know that it changed me. After all, I felt reborn. Much at peace. My dice were replaced. What dice were replaced? Is this a bad thing? I have a taunt now. And a damaged taunt. Weird, it changed my character around. Interesting. Okay. Still trying to go this way. So we've got a geyser. Can we go to the geyser? No. Can we walk by the geyser? You ready to go? Brought back some leeches. All right. Tough walk over there. No, stop that. I need to go there and sleep again. There's a teleporter. Yeah, let's take a little little nap here again. Clearly itching for a fight. What? Hezekiah? He's a hothead. This guy. I don't even want him here. We're good enough. Great. Not only have to tug this guy around, but he's also a hothead. Great. Now, maybe we should just walk over here, because it says it's down here. Maybe I shouldn't be teleporting all over the place. Actually. Found some wolves. Who found us. Do to me. Okay. That's not so good. Let's go with something that will, it's like a retaliation damage. So I'm going to taunt him, and then retaliation damage is what you do now. Alright. We'll do this stun. Anything going to give me any damage, or, no. So you taunt him, and you're going to get a fight back, but we also get a counter attack. They're gonna bite us, and we're gonna get back real good. Oops. I'm gonna save this one because there's a stun. This one's gonna go to this guy. We could burn. Let's. If I get a bunch of greens next time, which I got this time, we're gonna do the burn damage. I should have done it last time. Maybe I should save it. We're winning this fight. We could do we could use my torch and get some burning damage on him. Are you bleeding? No, we gotta hit him for 1 damage. That's not usable. Fine. I want the retaliation. Wait, here, we just do this. I do want the retaliation damage. Take the taunt. Okay. We want weakness on you. Alright. We got him. We got him. So we 12 damage and a stun, or just 19 damage. I think we're just gonna do that one. Okay. Give me some loot. Got too much stuff. So we're gonna have to... Let's just eat. Maybe we need to do that while we're like, I don't know how. Maybe we need something that can cook. Clearly we can't. Too much junk here. Not junk. Good stuff, actually. Hey, there it is. Oh, look at that. Promotion? I'm going to promote my doggy. Because I like my doggy. Whatever happened to that saddle that we... Did we not get the saddle? I guess. Guess I didn't. Yeah, I couldn't afford it, could I? 1 point away from it, I think. Clearly built by the Palakeo. Ravaged in time. Let's enter the pyramid. Halls were empty, but the engraved symbols of warning on the walls would keep archaeologists busy for years. Okay, done, right? We're back. We did it. Yeah. The doggy's the best. I don't know why the doggy can't ride in the cart. Why does the doggy have to walk? He clearly does because he's too big for the carts. Look at the doggy. Ooh, look at all them cars. We got ranks. All kinds of stuff back this time. This was a good one. Yeah, this is a good one. This is a long one, too. It was a long run. Thumper. Infuriates nearby wildlife. Attract them to the fights. Oh, it's a dune thing. Nice. Granola bars. And the Academy Master. We can hire that guy. Is what's-his-face gone now? Get more healing after combat. That's a good idea. Let's visit the Shady Dealer, I think. V2, thanks for the follow. What's he got? He has a gun. There's that saddle, which we could afford now. So I'm taking it. Okay. So now, well, I can't really do it. Can I do it here? Yeah. You're getting a saddle, buddy. There we go. So now I'm mounted. I was gonna call it a day here, but now we must go back because I have mounted the big guy, and I have to see what it does. I need to find something for my dog. Let's go to here. We'll see if they can find something for us. We spent our coins, so we can't buy any of this stuff. Anything anyway. I can get you now. But my party's full. Do I have to keep this jerk along with me? Do these... Oh, they cost me gold. How much gold do I have? These are just things that are available whenever I go... Right. When I'm at the ship, these are the things that are available for me. Granola bars. That's cool. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, excellent. Okay. We're back here. Circles of standing stones are rumored to lead the way to a mysterious lost treasure. Okay, we'll do one more. I was going to end it right there, but now that I'm riding the guy, I've got to. Night before I was to depart, the streets of Paris were awash of the flickering light of the street lamps. Quiet night at the tavern, and someone walked up, if I could spare one of my companions for the next couple of days. They really need help with a pier with a sunken ship. Unfortunately, work would delay our expedition somewhat. Yeah, she can go. Go check it out. I'll meet her in a couple of days. What's that do for her? What did that do for me? Maybe give her some experience? Yeah, 10 experience. Alright. Now, I need more pack space. We'll bring that. We'll bring... It's cheap, so we'll bring it. Bring chocolates. For trade. Bring med kit just in case. And climbing gear is always good to have. A shovel's always good to have. Can I bring backup med kits? Maybe 16 points. Oh, you know, let's do this because we can increase the value of my hides. Hey, Doom, how's it going? Sure, I'll take one of those. I thought I really had a storage space. But it's fine. Great treasure among the islands. One problem, no one knew where it was located. Fortunately, they found a clue. An island where the locals told of ancient circles of stone. Over to leave the treasure. Find the stone circles and cover the true location of the treasure I sought. Alright. Guess I'm glad I didn't go bouncing around in the different teleporters because we need to pay attention to my compass. It's telling me nothing right now. There's a teleporter right there, as a matter of fact. So let's go over here. We're going to stop by these natives first. Let's say hello. Hello, friends. Parascouts. Wasn't long able to communicate. They had many questions. Where did I come from? I'll tell them the truth. Doubtful my description of the distances I'd crossed, but nodded politely. Second question was simple. What did I want here? I want to explore these lands. I was here to discover new wonders of this unexplored territory. They seemed amused hearing it was described as unexplored. Told me of a nearby something, but I couldn't read it. Other questions, largely inconsequential. What is your favorite color? Something about an African swallow. Relieved when it ended and pondered about what to do next. I will give you a gift, because I want you guys to be my friends today. I'm going to give you some chocolate. Okay? Ooh, we found a shrine. Okay. I promote you. Excellent. Do we want to go deface the shrine again? Ooh, one of those snakes, but the snakes are easy. We'll get these guys first, then we'll get the shrine, and then oh yeah, praise on Tinty's right. Okay, take all that. We're going to approach the shrine. We'll hop in there. We'll take some cool things. We'll search for some secrets. We will not find any secrets. A pedestal rose from the floor with a strange rune-matching puzzle atop. An ominous ticking noise hinted that I had little time to react. Uh-oh. I've got one of these if we need it. Which we do. Fortunately, I had some experience in logic and reasoning. Made short work of that puzzle and receded into the floor with quiet scraping sounds. So we're in here now. We'll take a look. Ooh, that's fancy. Very pretty in your hair. I mean, I wouldn't take it if it wasn't so nice. It's not my fault. It's so nice. Good points. I'll take it. Okay. Praise on Tinty. Yes. Yes, there's a bit of a volcano there now. We maybe should go... Where's that? Oh, there's a teleporter right there. What's that over there? Let's go this way. The land is starting to get a little torn up from the volcano. We'll get the snake. That volcano. We found what? A spring. Okay. Natural hot spring. Yeah, let's rest. Good time to rest. Just a little pillaging and volcano making. Alan was in the mood for talking. We spent the evening chatting about various topics, and I had the chance to find out a little more about him. He's not an adventurer. I'll give him something personal. Looked in the distances, he told me the story of his crisis of faith. Wasn't easy, he said. Alright. Alright. Look, is that one with the tectonic gods. Yes. Yes. Everywhere I go, volcanoes everywhere. Healing water soothed our body. Alright, so we can go there. We don't really know where we're trying to go. We're trying to find these circle of stones. Which, who knows where that is. I'm going to bounce over here to get away from these volcanoes, though. The lava, I mean. I think this... Is it... Oh, there's 3 stone circles around here. That's one right there. Can I walk this way? We have to just sort of wander around and find stuff. I don't want to go walking too far in here, but we're gonna. This will give us a good sight on things like that. Wow, found a well. Almost didn't see that well. Alright. There's a voice down there. We're going to climb down there. We're going to send Allegra down there. Welcome back to the party. Why don't you climb on down there? Squared her shoulders. Climbed on. She came back with some gemstones. Alright. Trade with this guy. He's got a gun. No, nothing I want here. I have this knife which I can give away. But I don't have space for anything. So Yeah, that went well, didn't it? Spectral tiger. Let's get him. We're on the mood for hunting some tigers. Ooh. Okay. Plus, I just want to see this. This is the whole reason we're here, because I want to see that. And it's spectacular. It's everything I ever wanted it to be. Ooh, I can do an apex swipe. Whatever it means, we can do it. Wait, why did he get to? Why did he get to attack? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Every time I get to reroll, do you get to hit? Reroll retaliation. Not sure why he got to hit me there. Okay, so we got to do this, no matter what it is. This also gives him a weakness, which is what we're looking for. That one, and we'll use that one. I want to see it. Yeah. I was hoping for a little more than that, but that's okay. The counterattack is nice. There's a taunt on him. Do we want him to taunt? He's got 30 hit points. We don't want that. We could burn him. I was doing so much damage though with all these greens. I'd rather than taunt, yeah, her. So taunt them, and then I want this counterattack thing going. And then we'll just slash the guy. I'm not going to use your taunt, because that seems like a bad idea. Highly irregular. Okay. I'm done. Ooh. Ouch. Okay, we pretty much got him. Who's cursed? You cursed my guy? Okay, we don't need to re-roll. We're just gonna get him. Let's loot him. I'll take that tiger pelt, which I can't carry, so I'm gonna take it all, and then I'm gonna go and just eat some chicken. You go do your thing as well. What'd you find for us? A crystal splinter. I was hoping for something a little different. I guess if I had a cook character, where that would come in. Too much stuff. I can sell. I'm gonna have to drop these things. Yeah, I'm gonna have to drop that. I could use the med kit, but I think that's probably better used. I don't know. It's only worth 4. Okay, let's go to. Let's see. We were at the well, right? We came out here and fight that. Let's go down. Oh, we're getting close. I think that's what's trying to tell me. Yep, spinning wildly now. Sanity's getting a little low. Ah, we found it. Okay, study those stones. Pulling forth a large roll of paper that I had brought for this purpose. Copy the etchings of the stones. Okay, so we got stone number 1 done. I'm a little sleepy, so we need to find a place to rest or a place to teleport. There's a place to teleport right there. Let's run around here, though. I hope we find something. We did. So we're going to eat that up. Anything else that needs eaten? Just the chocolate. Okay, that should be enough. What are you? Ah, village. Good. And I think they like us. We burned one of their shrines down, but no, they don't like us too much. chieftain was angering my village. Would be mad if I didn't talk to him. So let's go talk to the ruler. He was embroiled in a heated argument with his advisors. I stayed silent, waiting nervously until they finished. After a moment, they noticed my presence, and all eyes fell on me. I swallowed and quietly introduced myself. I could feel tension in the air, but I was allowed to make one request. I would like to ask for a quest. Tell me about that. If I don't about the tribe makes them happy, we should probably do that so they let us rest. I asked permission to spend the evening interviewing the tribe in order to learn more about these people. It was granted. After a while, we gave you +1. Okay. I learned much. Told me that their tribe had purified itself of any female presence and consisted of only men. Refused to speak of how they managed to reproduce. All right. Interesting thing to be talking to a female about. But okay. Let's rest. Unpack things. The young child was so excited about our stay that he ran up to meet with his arms wide in embrace. A rash was clearly visible on his neck. I don't think so. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, and so I made sure to shoo the child away. Adult villagers scowled nearby at my unfriendliness. Just let me sleep, okay? Keep your rabid kids away from me. Okay. We need to rest again, but this is not going to be good. We had stressed the hospitality. If we do it again, they're going to want things. I have things to give them. Oh, you know what? I could give them this knife. Probably get something cool out of it. I don't have any space for things, though. Guandao. A guandao? It's like a big polearm thing, right? Oh, wait, this. I will give you... that. And a chocolate. I need that chocolate, though, for sanity. You don't want the jewels. I'll give you the fur, I guess. Oh, wait. I have a tanning kit. Can I use it? I can trade it. Can I use this? All right, now. All right, so I'm going to save that then, because I think that's just fur, though. This is used on pelts. So I can give them the fur, just for this. Okay, so let's rest for the night. Offering me a ritual of exchange of gifts. All right. What do you got? Some birds? I don't want your birds. Okay. Can I use this now? No. Okay, they don't like me very much. It's okay. I don't like them either. They're a bunch of funny bird people. And things that are different than us, we're not okay with. We're sticking with that Brother Abraham mentality. Okay, farewell. Felt I was being watched. By the dang birds. Let's go ahead and use this. I prepared my tanning tools. Tan that pelt. That one. I put the pelt through a quick grooming and tanning process. Once bedraggled thing was soon soft and beautiful. Ah, okay. Hey. What's it look like now? It's worth like 17. Now it's worth 20. Okay. All right. So now we got to go. We don't... It's not spinning at all, so we're not where we want to be. I can't get off this spot, so I'm going to have to go all the way back here, which is a bit tedious. I don't like that. All right. Away we go. At least we can get there pretty quickly without having to jump a bunch of times. What do we have here? A meteor impact. Come across an astounding sight. The crater of a fallen meteorite. Broken chunks of rock were still smoking and the ground freshly furrowed from the impact. Felt something of value could be found here, but the search would not be without its dangers. I can go myself. I can send Alan down. I'm going to send him down, because I don't like him. Uh-oh. We failed. As we searched, I noticed Alan hunched over, coughing violently. I dragged him out of the crater, noticing that he had taken on a slight green glow as I did. He's now irradiated. Despite his condition, Alan eventually did find something. A strange rock at the bottom of the crater. Okay. Good job, buddy. Okay, we need to come over here and get those butterflies. And then get out. Okay, we gotta eat some chocolate. You go, I don't know, go there. Hey, starfruit. Okay. A monolith? He's already rad. Monolith towered above me, its shifting surface unlike anything I'd seen before. It was of the dark island fog had been captured in solid shape. Is it actually a bad idea to make Alan mad? Touch it. Yes, touch. As I laid my hand on the surface of the monolith, a shock coursed through my body. Images of the island flashed before my eyes, too fast to take in. Something I had been, places I'd been and places I'd not. My mind scrabbled for purchase in the flood, and slowly I forced myself to focus on the image of a single place. Did it? What happened? Okay. Oh, we can teleport somewhere? But I don't think I want to teleport somewhere. I could. Well, because if we go here, we're going to be way back where we were. Weird. Okay, we'll teleport over here. All right. To the celestial fields, I suppose. And 20% chance, but there's a chance of something really good. Let's go there and hope that... where's that fruit at? Did we eat both of them? Fine, one more chocolate. Let's approach the shrine. Which I guess I could have done without having the chocolate, couldn't I? Alright. Search for some secrets. Good secrets, too. Open the sarcophagus. What do we have in there? We've got a mummy. Stuff it into a large sack. Let's go to the altar. Let's investigate. We can have another one of those. Oh, they don't stack. But it's so nice. I'm taking it. They're going to be real mad about this. But I gotta have it. I need some food. Things are getting rough. Can we eat the mummy? No. Well, we're in kind of bad shape here. We're destroying the island. We gotta get. Ooh, it's getting fumey. Uh-oh. Something's hatching. Uh-oh. As I woke one morning, I noticed my recovered meteorite had cracked open, a strange glow emanating from within, illuminating the contents. All right. Mysterious artifact that pulses with dark power. A obsidian skull. Inspect doesn't do anything. It's weird. Okay. And added a strange thing to my stores, marveling at the world's seemingly infinite capacity for surprise. All right. I got one chicken. Didn't do me any good. Can we, like, oh, he's starting to get mad. He's starting to lose it. I don't know what we can do here. We got some drunken tanuki over there. Teleporter over that way. We got, oh, you know, this is probably our spot we got to go. We're going to certainly have something bad if we go over there. He's irradiated. Can I just dig here? Fruitless. Okay. Well, we gotta go. Something bad's gonna happen. We could just go to the teleporter. No, it's the destination. Never mind. Right, that's where we are. Ah, I was thinking we're over here. We're over here. Oh, we have an insanity event. Not like it destroys the island or anything like that. Our minds were tired and our steps unfocused. And Allegra Kettle stumbled over her own feet and cracked her head against a rock. She was confused when she came to, seeming to have forgotten the last months. I worried that her head injury was profound indeed. Oh, she lost a level? Oh, man, that's rough. You have a few days to pull yourself together, during which catastrophic events will occur. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We don't want to push the islanders. Let's get over here. We found a cave. Get to the cave. Enter the cave. Good, good. Taking care in the dark, I managed to find a path without further problems. Far into the cave, I sensed slow movement. Immediately, I saw a giant bat. We can steal the fruit. We can surprise attack. We're not going to get the fruit. Snacking on some fresh fruit. Can we just kill the thing and then take his fruit? That's how we do things. We don't steal. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I did this, guys. I didn't know. Oh, well. Alright. We do want to give him weakness. I'm going to go ahead and do that one. We can make his weakness even worse, but that's going to give us a shield. Actually. Festering bite, but not if he can't shield. That can't hit us. Go, 19. Yeah. I could use that. I'm going to save that because I might, you know. We got him. Okay, we take all that stuff. The fight had gone in our favor. The mood was light and our bags were full. There was lots of things we can do because we got to eat. So we're going to eat a lot of things. It's going to give us a decent amount of stuff back. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to approach these islanders first before we do anything else. I think they're mad. They're going to fight us. We had a friendly greeting as the islanders approached, but they had other ideas. Apparently not fond of my reputation. They had launched an attack. I'm just here trying to wave. I guess that gives me an ambush to enemies with being mounted there. Game looks funky. It's a funky game. There we go. Reroll these two. Okay. We're going to do the charge because it's cool. We're going to hit... Should we hit the shaman first? This guy's stunning people. Let's get the stun guy out of here. Retaliation is that when attacked will hit back. So it's only when they get hit. But counterattack is anybody, any attack. Okay. Etch. Retaliate. And I'm stunned. Oh, maybe not. I guess I didn't. I guess I resisted it. Terrible rolls. Okay, so we're going to do that one and that. I don't want that shield to go up. That's for sure. Kind of rough. So every character gets a set of dice. When they level up, they get more dice. And so we roll the dice, as we do here, and we kind of see what... think of these dice are basically abilities. And so I am rolling the abilities, hoping that we get a chance of getting to use one of our abilities. And so, like, the dog has 6 sides on the dice. 5 of those sides have something on it. And we're going to use those abilities. So this one, we can tell him, protect the master. This one's going to do 12 damage, counterattack. So if they attack me, he does 12 damage. If I boost it by adding another green dice into there, it's going to boost it to a plus 17 more damage. 29 damage now, counterattack. If they attack me, he attacks back 29. That's how the dog's dice works. We're doing now, so that's his move. Really, they all kind of work together, though. We've got this apex swipe from this guy. From the red panda. So we do that one. We can boost it for another 9 damage if we wish. Which I will do. And we're going to use it to hit 16 damage and a weakness. This guy's doing 10 damage, so we're going to hit him. So he gets minus 2 damage when he gets the hit on his turn. We'll do the stab here. And we should hit this guy that's trying to heal. One more. Get him. He doesn't look too good. Looking a little beat up. There we go. Okay, scour the battlefield for anything of value. We got some health after the battle because of my bumps. I think is that trauma that does that. And we found some bolus, coca leaves, and a mushroom. Okay, we're overburdened, so we're going to have to do some picking up or eating or whatever. We got these coca leaves. There's a chance of making us crazy. Oneself, making it possible to overcome one's mental afflictions. How's that work? Assemble the camp to easily consume the mushrooms. Oh yeah, let's give it to Hezekiah. Ate the mushroom with a wayward grin. He fell into some sort of trance for several hours. He was rejuvenated afterwards. He is no longer a hothead. Not the one I was trying to get rid of. But whatever. We have one more coca leaf. We can eat that. And we've got berries. And I think I'm just going to throw this on the ground. The bolus. It's worth 15 gold, though. I don't really want to get rid of it. But, oh, hey, let's level up this guy. So he'll get more health. He can carry more stuff. What do you get if you level up? Better healing skills. I'll promote you. Here we go. Now we can carry it. Okay. Let's go over here. We're getting kind of close. My dial's spinning, so we're getting somewhere near it. The bottom section is like, I guess it's light, so it doesn't take up any of my space. Get an alchemist hut here. Small shack in the wilderness with that guy there. Mad-eyed man emerged from the shack. We can transmute equipment. Sure. What do you do with it? Transmuted golden lump. Are you transmuting it into something else? Yeah, you giving me fame out of it? Okay, no, I don't want that. I want to keep my stuff. You melt it down. Yeah, there's some animals here we can stalk. We'll do that. It's a dad joke time. All right. All right. So this guy walks into a bar, and as I start saying this, I might have told this joke already. Stop me if I've already told it. But this guy goes into a bar, and he asks the barkeep, "I need a battery so I can tell time." And he asks, "Is it 4 o'clock?" And he says, "I don't know. That's why I need a battery." And this, I'm sorry. It's not the shooting range joke. I'm sorry. It's not the fry one either. But you know, it's all right. One you can try on your kids tonight. Which day, whatever it is. All right. Overburdened. Still overburdened. I don't know what to... I gotta get rid of something. I'm not gonna get rid of all 3 of those, but I'm gonna get rid of this cursed totem. I guess. Okay. We're really close to it. So, where do you think it is? Do you think it's up here or over this way? We could go to... There's something scary over here. Let's try just going here. It's gotta be it. Oh, it's not it. A bathhouse. All right. To this to your kids, the insanity bar might go down significantly. All right. I'd like to barter. What do you got? I want... Ooh, you got food, huh? Got a statue, do you? Well, I got some panda fur and some meat. And I got this really cool sword. I got this... Oh, I can put this in my... I didn't realize this goes in my hand. What does it do? I understand what Inspect does. It leaves it there now. So damages and heals. That's fantastic. I should be using that. Okay, I gotta start using that. So we got lots of stuff here. I mostly just want... Whatever you have a lot of, that does it good. 10 sanity. 5 sanity. Bitter lemons. I can't carry all this stuff. I can carry 2 things. So maybe I don't give you... Well, I don't know. I think it's expensive. Okay, that works. That's too much. Okay, let's rest. He said no. Wouldn't take rowdy guests. Yeah, they don't like me. Yeah. Okay. This thing is... Oh, it's gotta be there. Gotta be there. Very noisy pig we got there. Approach the circle. We got 15 sanity left. Ring of stones. Let's study those stones. Okay. Now we gotta find the last one. There's not really any way out of here. I guess we gotta go down to this teleporter. Yep. Because this fog, this purple stuff is bad stuff. We gotta stay out of that. We'll have to start eating already. Let's go teleport. There's some angry tanukis over here we might have to fight. However, we may not. There we go. Ooh, there's bad fog here. Where am I at? Where? Here? Wait, where'd it put me? I don't know. How do I tell where I'm at? I don't know where it put me. That one goes... I don't know where I am. Somebody help me. Where did it shoot me? Like this. There I am. Okay. Just look for the little symbol. Okay. 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 I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. 17. Let's do this. Oh, stop. Let's eat. Can we make it there? 20% chance. We can go there. I think it's good enough to get us close enough. Old camp. Good. Abandoned campsite of a failed expedition. Discovered a pile of bones. Been recently cracked open and sucked dry of their marrow. Well, that seems nice. We're going to go ahead and search it. Oh, I got it. Good. Off the trek to begin a thorough search of the camp. After a short time, I found something of value amidst the remains. I found some tanning kits. Okay, well, I don't need those anymore. But, alright. Can we rest? I want to rest here. I can't rest anywhere. Check out that shallow lake, buddy. Found some leeches. Is that a sickness? We're gonna have to eat. Oh, a surprise attack! Oh, I didn't see that coming. It seems like every expedition gets a little longer. Like our first expedition was what, 5 minutes? It seemed like it was real quick, and every one after that has been longer and longer. Oh wait. Do that one and that one. There we go. All right, there's a lot of them here. We're gonna need the torch this time. Who are we torching? Is this worth it? How long's burn damage last? 5 damage per turn, reduced by 1 each turn, so it's 9. Reduced by 1 every... Oh, that's gonna be pretty nasty. Can't put that in there, but yeah, let's do it. Who we roasting? We're gonna roast the big guy. Maybe we should put on the guy that's doing damage, though. I'll put on the big guy because he's got the most damage. 23 burn now. I don't like that -8. Weakness is good, though. You taunt. Ah. I forgot to put that skull in my hands again. I keep forgetting about that thing. Okay. We can do a nice weakness to somebody. This is going to be a shield, though. I think it's probably best. I can't put that on my characters right now, can I? He's still burning 22. That guy actually might take him all the way down. I don't know. I can do the math, but I'm tired, so I won't. Plus 11. Ooh, that's good. That's real good. That's real good. Oh, almost. I'll use my freebie. Can we get them all? Yahtzee? No. Alright, we have an incapacitating slice. We can also stun whatever's hitting us. Let's stun the healer. Okay. This is only if I get hit. So. This I don't think I'm going to use. He's only got 10 hit points. $10 and a 7 bleed. Do I want to spend that on him? I think I do, just to get rid of him. Now, I think he does... He's still going to get to hit me. Do I want to... I think... Last time his bleed went through afterwards. I'm going to make sure. Just to make sure, because he's going to do 20 damage if I don't get him. I don't remember how that works. What? Excuse me? Self-taunt. Not doing that. Yeah, the burn's gonna take him out. Ooh, we almost got it again. Can we get it? Can we get it? Yahtzee! Ow! Alright, alright. Again, if they get hit. They got 15... Whatever's up there. So let's just break that real quick. 19 damage. Could do another 11 damage if we do this. 30 damage. And bleed's going. Okay. I'm glad I put the burn on that guy, because that's... Even with heals, he's still going down. We'll put everything else we've got on this one, and then we'll finish off Mr. Burn. Mr. Burn's over there. That reroll is never worked out. It doesn't do damage, he just has weakness on me. Actually, we don't want that, because he's not going to attack me. He's just doing shield. So we'll just damage him. 30 damage. Each dice has some... So, like, this one is... There's only one side that has anything on it. So this guy's not actually a fighter. This one's only got 2, so that's why it's not really doing me much good. This is my weapon. I think it's doing those 2. Need to switch out with that skull. Hey, here we go. Which I don't need it this time. Okay, what do we find? Bird calls. What am I gonna do with those? All right. I'll sell them. We'll eat some leeches or whatever we do with those. And let's go up here. Right. Yep. A little confused about where I've been and where I haven't been now. I'm very close to this. Oh, they're right there, aren't they? Let's go get this snake. I don't want Get the snake. This guy's pretty easy to kill. Easy, I guess, if we roll. I forgot the dang skull again. I never gonna remember that. Shield going. We will weaken ya. We'll bite ya. And we'll stab ya. Trying to stun me. He did. He did. We get a snake skin out of this. Yeah. What you can't carry. If this is... Well, we need some sanity. That. So, I think I want... The only person who can carry it is either me or her. She's got a good sword. Mine is kind of garbage. I got it because of the -2 sanity for cutting through jungles. I'm going to switch this thing out with the skull. It seems to do some fancy things. And look at me. I mean, look, I got to use that. I guess we'll eat that mango. Or starfruit, whatever it is. Hey. How's the spirit bleed? Heart began to beat faster when I came to the final stone. I was almost finished. Complete that map. At long last, my map was complete. I could not wait to return to Paris and plan my next expedition to recover the treasure. All right. We made it. Oh, yeah, I probably could have tanned the snake skin. No, it says pelt. I don't think it's not a snake pelt, was it? That was a rough one. I don't know if I was going to make it there for a while. And we got lots of good stuff there. Yeah. Thanks, Harley. Praise when Tinty's right. We brought back a mummy? I mean, I don't know what else you could ask for. I got 18 club points. Rank 5. And Tinty was praised by all. Yes, yes. And this is the high note I'm going out on for my bedtime. This is it. Come waltzing back into town. We unlocked some firecrackers. Reroll some dice in combat. Level up. We can reroll up to 4 dice with our hunter's cunning. Yeah, that's good stuff. It never worked, but whatever. All right. Here we go. I'm calling it a day there. How do we save next? There we go. What simple terrain, you think? Pass rest. Interesting. All right. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna head to bed. This is what's not that one. What is Hall of Fame? Here I can see the achievements of my predecessors. Hopefully my name was added. I would still be alive to see it. Oh, is it campaign stuff? Maybe it's only whenever I lose it gets popped in there. Oh, is all I have? Oh, no, there you go. Okay, I've got some achievements. Not many. I played this game quite a bit. That's a lot of achievements. That's a lot of achievements. Okay. One of them was fail director mode, I saw. All right. There is Curious Expedition 2. The Taishi, is that what it was? The Shores of Taishi DLC comes out on the 19th. That was a little bit of an early look for you for that one. But I really like this game. I like it a lot. And I will happily play it again. Next time they bring out no more DLC, I'll be back.